Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be doing the top 10 most fun / well put together Overwatch Workshop game modes. Now just a quick disclaimer, I'm going to have to apologize deeply because a lot of this footage are over the last 2 to 3 weeks of my gameplay on the PTR, and I just didn't keep track of the game codes. I would just hop in, record, hop out, hop in, record, hop out over and over and over, and I just didn't write down every game code, and now I can't seem to find them. So I am so sorry that I can't provide them for you, but with that being said, there is a good side to this. Everything that is on this list are honestly just some of the more popular game modes anyways, and you'll just find them by using the search bar once they hit the live servers. And with that being said, by the time you're watching this, I am more than certain that the workshop is on the live servers because I'm actually recording this on the day of the anniversary event, and the update is coming very soon, so it's just a perfect time for me to make this, take some of my PTR moments and montage them and tell you what my favorite game modes were. The only last thing I'll say is that none of these are in any particular order, they're just kind of what I had the most fun in, and that's kind of subjective. But without further ado, let's hop straight into the list. So starting us off, we're actually going to take a look at kind of two things that were put together. So something that I really enjoyed when the workshop first came out on the PTR is that people did a third person mode, which, while not perfect, is just very fun. It's a new way to play the game and I was enjoying it. But that's not really a game mode per se. However, Battle Royale is, and while I'm not a big Battle Royale person, it was pretty fun in Overwatch. I mean, you're picking your hero, it's not very serious, there's no RNG to find loot, it's just kind of circle closes, free for all deathmatch type thing, so it's fun. And while I'm not very good at it, so I'm sorry about the gameplay, I just enjoyed this one, and yeah, there's not much else to say. Alright, next up, we're gonna talk about the hamster racing. Now, this is a very short game mode in the sense that these rounds are very quick, very short, but I think I put it on this list mainly because it was an entryway to show us how amazing Workshop was going to be. It really came out day one, literally the same day that the PTR was patched. Someone made this, and there was the green fog in front of us, the big green circle here, that's the end point, the 3, 2, 1, the new UI kind of thing that people can add, and it really sparked my hype. And it's also just really fun. If there's anything that it kind of lacks is that I only was able to find that there's this map to play on, so I want people to make more courses, longer courses, and yeah, that's about it. But if you want to practice the hamster, this is a fun way to do it. Next up, we have a one in the chamber. Now, this is pretty self-explanatory for anyone who's played Call of Duty. You have one bullet to hit to the enemy. If you hit them, you have another bullet. If you miss, you're out of bullets, so then you have to punch them. It is a very fun game mode, but it is extremely challenging. I mean, maybe it's because I'm not very good at it, even though I do play a lot of McCree. It's kind of hard because you're not used to just having one bullet, especially playing McCree. You're kind of lining up your shot as you're shooting multiple, so it's a very extreme change of pace, but man, will it make you good at McCree aiming. Next up, we're going to be talking about Genji Lava Parkour. Now, like I said, this list isn't in any particular order, so I can tell you guys that this is actually my personal favorite. While recording for YouTube and doing montages, I found myself sometimes playing this game for an hour straight and kind of realizing I need to get on to another game so I can record more footage, but I would just keep playing this. It's just, for me, it's very fun. It's simple, you cannot touch the lava on the ground, you have to find your way through the map all the way till the end. And this is probably something I could talk about for a while, but everyone should at least try this once, see if it's their cup of tea, because it's just super well put together, and like I said, it's a bunch of fun, and it'll get you really good at Genji parkour. Next up, we have car dodge. So actually, this wasn't my personal favorite. Like, if I had to make this list in order, for me, it'd be probably at number 10. However, why I have it mainly on this list is because it's just so well put together, and a lot of people, when I put this in the montage, said that they want it to be an official game mode even, so I can tell it had a lot of appeal. And there, like I said, there's no denying, I mean, just look at it. It looks like it's already part of the game, like it was meant to be. Basically, you just have to kind of keep backing up, dodging the cars. When you get to the end, which is the tunnel, it puts you onto the next hero, and you have to keep doing it over and over, using different heroes that have slightly adjusted stats to balance it. But either way, like I said, sorry for repeating myself, it's well put together, and I did have a lot of fun playing it. Next up, we have a bunch of game modes kind of put together. They call it Minigame Frenzy. Now, I've only actually ever seen this once, literally once. Though if I'm not mistaken, I did save the settings, so maybe when the live servers hit, I can actually host it. But basically, it's just a bunch of minigames back to back. Once a minigame finishes, there's a little bit of a waiting lobby of 10 seconds or so, and then the next minigame starts. It's overall a lot of fun, and it keeps things really fresh really fast. You don't have to, hop out of the Overwatch game, find a new one on the server list. It's just a bunch of mini games put together. There's not much else to say, but I seriously did enjoy it. Alright, so now we're on our number 4th, I believe. I haven't been counting, but I'll put the number somewhere on screen to, let everyone keep track. Anyway, so this one is very, very interesting. You actually select 2 heroes right when you spawn in, and then you can use the interact button to change. Here I kind of show you that there is a Widow or a Genji near the top, so I quickly change and then dash to them. So you can basically swap heroes, and there is a cooldown, so you can't just keep swapping and spamming it. And I didn't play it for too long, and I didn't get very good at it, but I definitely found it very fun. I mean, here I was playing the Hamster, and then whoop, I just kind of became Reaper, as you can see. So 2 heroes, 1 game, that's very fun. Next up, we have the 1v6 boss battle. Now, this isn't any normal 1v6 in which it's 1 person with buff stats versus 6. And while that is the premise, the creator of this game mode went through so much work balancing each hero to truly fit the 1v6 type of idea. And even better is that there is a lot of adjustments. So let me try to explain this. For example, the enemy team will always have to have a Mercy, and this Mercy has her revive on quickfire. Like, I think it's 5 or 10 seconds, less, it's definitely less, 3 to 5 seconds, her res is already up. Meaning not only do you have to kill the enemy, but you have to keep track of their bodies, or else Mercy will revive them and you'll lose your point. This makes it hard on the boss to win the game. Furthermore, they even, I can't believe I just said furthermore, but I didn't know what else to say. Furthermore, he really went through the trouble of balancing each boss. So when I play McCree, there's certain adjustments that stop it from being overpowered, or when you play, let's say when you play Roadhog, his healing is adjusted, his shotgun I think only has 3 bullets in it, so he really went through hard work balancing everything, and it makes this 1v6 the most well put together and thought out game mode that I've played thus far. Next up, we just have aim practice. It's very self-explanatory. You just choose a hero, you can kind of be around this circle area, and there's Lucios bouncing left and right, and you can just practice your aim. There's not much to say in this one, but there's been multiple kind of aim practice game modes made in the workshop. This one's my personal favorite, maybe because the Lucios that are bouncing around and the kind of the random nature where they just stop and then all of a sudden they bounce off the wall and go flying, it really makes it difficult. It's different than just normal Overwatch movements, so it really tests your aim, and I believe it honestly makes you a lot better. So this is one that I definitely recommend. Just generally just search up aim practice. You'll 100% improve your gameplay and your mechanical skills doing this. Next up, we'll be talking about gun game. Now, this one is 150% the most popular game mode. Actually got so popular that Blizzard made my Hero Gauntlet right away, which was actually their take on gun game. That's how popular it was, that they made an official game mode within like 48 hours of workshop. It's simple, you get a kill, you go to the next hero, you have to get to the end of the list, and the final hero usually you have to just punch someone or something, and when you do, you win. There's a lot of different takes on gun game. Hero Gauntlet goes through a different set of heroes than each custom game does, and it keeps it fresh, keeps it refreshing, and it's super fun. It's really fun. Anyways, this does bring us to the end of the video. If there's a game mode that I missed that you guys truly enjoy playing, leave it in the comments down below, because if this video is kind of popular or I do get some good feedback, I want to keep this up. I want to keep doing maybe top 10 workshop game modes of the month or something, because this is about to hit live, and by the time you're watching it, it already did hit live, and I'm just sure that the community is going to go hard on this. I mean, we already have some dedicated creators working on this full time. It's amazing. With that being said, if you guys did enjoy the video, show that appreciation by hitting the like button and I'll know to do more. Subscribe for some future content, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.